Are you the bottleneck in your business? Here's the quick test. Are you the smartest person in the room? Do you need to be in the physical space to make all the biggest decisions or close all the biggest deals? Does everyone run to you like a vending machine for best practices? Did you bring your laptop on your last vacation? Well, this video's for you. You've capped your growth, and we're gonna fix that. Hey there, I'm Jon LoDuca. I'm the founder of Playbook Builder. We look at wisdom as a core asset inside of a business that can help it to scale or sell. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to get that wisdom out of your head and transform it into a process that gives you freedom, that gives you scale, and lets you sell your business. So most small businesses do the same thing. The business owner starts out with a small little business, then they bump into some trouble. They start delegating away their weaknesses. I hate reading emails, or I'm not very good at paying the bills. I haven't done taxes myself for my business since 2007. But the truth of the matter is, there comes a point where you've delegated away everything you're not good at, but you've retained a handful of things that you're really quite good at, and that becomes the limiting factor. That's where you hit the ceiling, and you've got to break the paradigm or you're never going to grow beyond you. So if you can't delegate things, you're stuck. And if you're not able to transfer the knowledge and wisdom in your own head, you'll never get out of it. You'll always be lashed to the business. Biggest indicator, you're the guy on vacation with your laptop. Most organizations tackle tasks, but they never get the lift out of process because they never go beyond it. Standards, at minimum, provide some guidance about what good looks like, but they never really get beyond there. In fact, AI is pretty good at this part of the equation, tasks and standards. But if you really want to transfer what you know how to do to really teach others how to be as exceptional as you are, you've got to help them understand how the values shape your behavior and how those have transformed into governing principles that rule your day-to-day. That is where your wisdom lives. So here's a practical approach proven through 25 years of hand-to-hand combat. This will literally walk you through exactly how to transfer knowledge out of your head and into somebody else's. Now, we're not going to do this from the standpoint of generalities. It's not very helpful. You literally want to take a single process or a single activity that you do and break it down. Now, I know there's millions of things that you might cover in the business, but it's harder to access wisdom when you're talking in generalities. And it's really easy to dig this thing out when you're talking about a specific day-to-day routine. Maybe it's taking sales calls. Maybe it's going over a creative brief. Maybe it's working with an upset customer. Maybe it's putting a proposal together. Find something in the business that's broken and map it out. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. First, you're going to have someone interview you. You'll be surprised how much more will come out of you when someone's asking and you're asked to teach it. So you're going to have someone ask you, and the first thing you're going to do is map the process out like you'd outline an English paper. Just major milestones and then bullet points for each one. So imagine a process may be 7 major milestones and 5 to 7 bullet points for each. Just start there. Now I'll tell you why you want to stop there, because a week later, you're going to be interviewed again, but this time on camera. And in that intervening week, you'll be thinking about the work you do. You'll be paying close attention. Things will surface. You'll become an observer. The second time you're interviewed, more will surface in the second interview, and that's why I suggest you have it filmed. Have the person take you through the process again, but this time on camera. You can use your phone. When they interview you, they're going to ask you, first video, for each step of the process, how do you do it? And they're just going to let you explain how. The second video is for the same step, but now they're going to ask you why. Why do you do that? Why don't you do it this way? Have you ever done it wrong? You'll wind up with 2 videos for every step. One that's just procedural, and the other where all of the style lives, all of the nuances, all those little details that take it from mediocre to exceptional. That's where the wisdom lives. Next, you're going to package up those videos. you're going to roll it out to the team and train everyone on how to do it. That is how you transfer wisdom. So if you've capped growth in your business and you're the bottleneck, you need to transfer what you know to the next tier in the organization. This is the hardest stuff to transfer, but it's the most critical and it will give you freedom. A growing business continuously needs to decouple leadership from the day-to-day. Your main responsibility, it's not answering the phones, it's not handling clients, it's strategic. And there's no time for strategy when you're pulled in a million directions because everyone needs you for how to do it right. So you get this right, what's in it for you? Well, scale, resilience, and sellability. You can really say yes to growth with a business where the foundation is strong. You've got the systems and procedures to execute exceptionally well without you being in the room. That really is a huge catalyst for growth. Number two, you can withstand the loss of a key person. You can afford to be on vacation and not tethered to the business. And finally, you build an asset that has increased valuation potential because it does not require you to fill in like the mommy, the nanny. So where do you start? Easy. This is your homework assignment. I want you to think about this today. Where in your scorecard do you suck? Where are there gaps in your metrics? That is the best indicator that there's a problem. So where do you start? I want you to take an inventory of your day-to-day. Make a list of the key activities that you participate in and which ones really you don't think the team can do without you. That is where you start. We give you more time freedom immediately and you begin to peel off wisdom one core area at a time. Go to it, good luck, and give me your feedback in the comments. I'd love to hear how it's working for you and I'd love to know what's the payoff. In the comments area, I've got a link to a guide for how do you do these interviews. It's hanging off of our website. It's free for you to use. I'd love for you to dive in and take advantage of that. Hey, thanks for watching and best of luck. Take care.